There might be a third option. Murder.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, good morning, beautiful people. It is Monday. Look, Ocean Spray, not a sponsor, but should be. Anyway, let's see. Murder.
You should say your shirt company, 4610 Parallel.
4610.
Not Parallel, Apparel.
Apparel.
Could be a sponsor.
Could be a sponsor. Hey.
Hey, good.
True. Psalm 46:10. What's it say?
What?
Oh, what a family happens. So let's just get it out there. Killing and murder are two different things. Okay? In the Old Testament, Exodus chapter 20, a lot of interpreters say, do not kill. Well, that's the wrong interpretation. The Hebrew word there is murder. Do not murder. Okay? Murder is premeditated, it's selfish, it wants something that they can't have, so they hurt somebody and they murder them and they get what they want, which is not a good thing. Okay? Killing, on the other hand, is, if somebody comes into my house and I'm protecting my family, if my government says to go do something like that as an army, because the government has the sword and it will go out and judge. Okay? So, do not murder. Why is murder wrong? Oh, murder is wrong. Well, anyway. Murder is wrong because it's selfish, first of all, and second of all, it takes away life and you're judging that life based on your needs and your selfish desires. Okay? It's just a no-no. Even in cannibal societies, murder is wrong. Okay? They still believe that murder is wrong. So, in Matthew chapter 5, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, he was talking about blessed is this, blessed is that, and he was talking about the law not going away, that Jesus is going to fulfill it. If we don't have Jesus, then we're still under the law, we're still under the curse. And now he turns his focus on to the Ten Commandments. And people are like, well, I haven't done this and I haven't done that in the Ten Commandments, and I'm pretty good. No, you're not. Okay, there's only one good, and that's Jesus, and the rest of us are sinners. And so he starts taking apart, not taking apart, but explaining it better, the Ten Commandments. And so he picks the first one, which everybody's like, well, I haven't murdered. I'm a good person. Let's see what Jesus says, okay? So he starts off. Now, tomorrow we'll talk about what's the underlying cause in your heart before you murder. Okay, there has to be an underlying cause. Somebody just doesn't wake up one morning and say, oh, I'm going to murder somebody.
I mean, they could.
Well, they could, I guess. But usually it starts with a little thing. It usually starts with a tiny little grain of sin in your life, and then it blossoms. So, he said, you have heard that it was said to those of old. I love what Jesus brings this up. He said, hey, it's been told over and over again from the old days, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment. Duh. If you murder, you're going to be judged. Hello. Okay? It's not like you're going to get away with it. And even if you do get away with it, who still knows? God. Okay? So somebody's always going to find out. The truth will always come out. There's a person who just died recently. He wrote a book about his murder and thought he could get away with it. But he did get away with it, but God will judge him. Who's that? He wrote A White Bronco. And we watched him
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson. There you go.
We watched him on the live TV.
Watched him on live TV.
Because we're old now.
What?
Because we're old.
Yeah, we're old. So, no matter what the court says, God will be the last judge. God will have the last word. And so, we have to understand that this is a deeper issue than just murder. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. So stay tuned for part 2 tomorrow. My encouragement for you today is do not murder.
I knew you were going to say that.
But love one another. Anyway, I love you. Jesus love you too. You have a great Monday. Goodbye.
I was waiting for you to say it. It's Mukta.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I could do that. Murder's going to go on for real.